Welcome back to another terrific Tuesday. Another terrific Tuesday. I appreciate everybody for being here in the stream today. Um, Significant day to me because I don't have to punch the clock again until January 8th. I'm sorry, January 5th. So, hey, it's a great day for me. It's a great day for teachers around the world. No more school for about two and a half weeks. Salute to all the teachers out there. Pour one out for your teacher. If you know a teacher, cash out them some money so they can have themselves a drink and enjoy 2.5 weeks of not they kids. So that's where we at right now, and I appreciate you guys for coming through another episode of Ravens Daily. Had a little stuff, some little work stuff to take care of. That's why we're coming to you a little bit late, but we still gonna get it in. So I appreciate you guys for being here, and let's check and see who's all in the chat box, so to speak. Shout out to Malik for being first. What up, Bazel? What up, Dara Cherry? Appreciate you for coming through. Ravensville, Clot in the building. Daniel Berry Sports, appreciate it. Malik, Ravens minus 5.5. You're gonna lock that in. I'm assuming that's the line. Malik, I'm assuming that's the line. What up, Shrunken? What up, Jeremiah? Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Pinellas, Yolanda B, The Boulder, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for coming through. So what we're going to do is like we always do right here. We're going to start this off, and we want to thank our Patreons for being who they are. And I want to make sure I give them their just due. And, salute to all the Patreons for the channel. So that's what we're going to do to start this off. And then we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of Ravens Daily on December 19th, 2023. First up, T. Sizzle. Appreciate you for being a Sip the Tally Wall of Fame. Roy Hardy, Derek Dion, Kevin Bonham, Swank, Haitian Chris, J6, Ferris, P. Brown III, a.k.a. P. Brownie, Will G, Tyrone, Jared Green, Joshua, Jesse Wallace, Jason Isom, Alex Poulianis, Mo, Josh Hoffman, Rogue Pod, which is Hendo, Asa Sullen, Sippy Special 662, Slick Got him, OTR Mike, who's my brother from the show last night, Living Legend, DDSQ, appreciate your team, Yolanda B, Brandon Buck, Brandon Bazel, who's a family member, the only family member we have. That's that upper echelon level we have. Bill Seals, Vaughn, Chevron Burton, D. Weezy, Robert Lower, Jonathan Phillips, Wayne Wheatley, Mike Crawford, Big Reg, shout out Big Reg, Lance Reed, Chris Artman, Lunch Break Hot Take, which is Jose and B. And I think that's the last of them. That's the last of them. So appreciate you guys for being Patreons. And if you want to be a Patreon, it's coming across the screen right now. Patreon.com/Sip the Tally. And we got our newest Patreon that happened to come across on my drive home, Mark Bradley. So when I get through with today's shows, I'll get Mark Bradley's graphic up and post it on Twitter. And I want to say, if you're in here, Mark, thank you. Thank you for being a Patreon. I appreciate it. And some content that I got to put over there when this stream is up. So I'll, do my little justice over there for those guys. And I also send an invite to the Discord too. So, hey, that's where we are. I appreciate you guys for being that and doing that. And I'm going there. So let's kind of slide into our Jane Doe comment of the week. If you don't know what the Jane Doe comment of the week is, Jane Doe is one of our sponsors. And I pick a random comment from my comment section that I can kind of talk about and highlight, and that person goes onto a wheel at the end of the month, and we randomly pick a Jane Doe comment of the month, and that person receives a gift certificate to the Jane Doe website, and they can pick whatever they want off the website and purchase that, and it'll get out to them, when they do that. So that's where we at, and our Jane Doe comment of the day comes from Mo Brown. And it was about the video I put out today about the offensive line and how well they did run blocking for the Baltimore Ravens. And in that video, I didn't mention any Lamar runs. Only runs by the running backs. I didn't mention Lamar scrambles, design runs, or runs where he just made those absurd plays. Just straight running back runs. And the run we had the most was power. but the runs that were more effective, the most effective, were inside and outside zone. So if you haven't seen that video, please go back and take a look at that once we finish here. But Mo's comment says, I like the rotation of the tackles. And initially I didn't, but I do like it now. He also says, I like that Falele has played better as a run blocker. And I noticed when I was doing that video, Falele did do some stuff better as a run blocker. And he's not a great pass protector yet, but he did look better in the run game so far, especially on the downhill run. He says Makari has always been solid in the run game, and he has. Makari has been solid. And again, I'll stick to what I said. Even though Falele played better, I would really like to see Makari be the guy that rotates. Just let him go from left to right, left to right, left to right, because you don't know, what's going to happen in the future. But they put him out there. They're trying to see what they got, and he did play better. So shout out to Falele for playing better than he did the week before. He said, I've noticed even Cleveland getting some reps in the big sets. And yes, Cleveland has been the third or fourth tight end, so to speak. If I was at the game Sunday and you could hear them every time Cleveland came in, he had to declare eligible, and he was like an extra tight end on those heavy packages, but he hasn't played any guard recently. He's just been like the big tight end to go in those heavy sets and whatnot, but he's doing what he needs to do when he get in. So maybe he may have a future, coming up. We'll see. We'll see. The Ravens also have a de facto offensive lineman at 6'3", 305 Ricard, which they do. And I talked about in that video today, Ricard's pretty much a tight end. Like, he does some fullback stuff too, but mostly what he does is tight end. And so in my mind right now, I'm looking at Ricard as strictly as a tight end that can do some fullback, H-back type stuff. So, and again, I've been saying it all season long. I like the little niche that they've carved out for Ricard. I like the way they've using him. And I just hope it continues, man. I think it's a great role for him. And, he doesn't play a lot, but he's really effective when he does play. So I'm satisfied with what they've done for Ricard. And if you notice, I'm calling him by his name and not 42 because I like what they're doing with him right now. And the last line, it says, when I look at the overview of the Ravens offensive line, we'll be okay. Understand that Stanley will never be the same. The Ravens have enough talented bodies, size, and athleticism on the offensive line to compete. And, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, I wouldn't have agreed with that statement. But right now, I can feel where he's coming from. Because for the past 2 weeks, you notice that I haven't had any John Simpson jokes. So he's playing better also. You guys know how I feel about Linderbaum. Linderbaum's a dog. Zeitler has, had those early season woes and whatnot, but he's playing exceptional. So those three guys in the middle for the past 3 weeks to a month have been holding their own. And our starting tackles are not healthy. They're not healthy, so I do understand rotating the other guys in. I get it. I get it, trying to keep them healthy and trying to get them ready for the playoffs. So at first I wasn't a fan of it, but kind of seeing why and how, and now knowing that Ronnie is in the shape he's in and he's just fighting through it, trying to be a warrior through it, I get it. I do get it, and I understand why, because it's all about the playoffs right now. It's all about trying to be the best version of yourself when you get to week 19, which will be, or 20, which is the playoffs. And also, I have switched my allegiance on the bye week. I now want the bye week. So I officially switched my allegiance. I now want the bye week. I do. I want that week of rest for our tackles because we're going to need them to be their best version of themselves. And hopefully we have, I think I saw something where we have a veteran team enough to where that week off hopefully won't hurt us. So I'm flip-flopping. You call me what you want. I now want the bye week. So number 1 seed, let's go get it. I'm in that group of people that want that number 1 seed. All right. So with that being said, I appreciate you, Mo Brown, for being the Jane Doe coming of the day. And again, at the end of the month, which will be the new year, your name will go into the spinning wheel to see if you win that Jane Doe prize pack. Thank you. So with that being said, it's time for stock up, stock down. I'm going to check to see if we've hit our 25 likes. We got 25 viewers right now. So hopefully we're close to our 25 likes. And while I do that, you put your stock down in the chat box. And if you're watching it later, put your stock down in the comment section. Oh, Matt, hold on. I might have missed it, Matt. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back, Matt. I don't want to leave you out. I definitely want to leave you out. Because I was pressing that button a little fast. Let me go back. I don't want to leave you. Appreciate you for checking me too, Matt. I don't have no problem with being checked when I mess something up. I don't have a problem with it at all. Let me go back over here. Where my list at? Where my list at? Where my list at? Where my list at? Bear with me now, cause I don't want to do Matt wrong. Like I wouldn't want to be wrong either. So don't feel no type of way that you said something, Matt, cause I appreciate it. Now if the computer would cooperate, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. File open. Patreons. There we go. So I just got the list right now because the graphics wouldn't come back up. Let me see. Shrink. Because he's definitely on there. I missed him. Asa Matt D. Okay, then let me see if I can find the graphics. Right after Asa Sutherland. Or right around Asa Sutherland. Bear with me. Every Patreon is important, so that's why I'm doing this. So I don't want to leave nobody out. So if you become a Patreon, you're going to get the same treatment. The same treatment. Patreon graphics. There it is. You know what? That's on me. Let me do this right now. Let me get you right, Matt. Let me get you right. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you right. Let me get you right live on screen. Live on stage. Live on stage. Here we go. Mm-hmm. We coming. You gotta take care of Matt. Almost there. We're gonna be right. Bam. Save. See if it pop up. Oh, there you go. Where'd it go? It disappeared on me that quick. Now I gotta find through all these. There it is. We in the building. We in the building, Matt. In the building. Here we go. And thanks, Matt D. There it is. Appreciate you, Matt. Got you locked back in. I don't know where it went to, but wherever it went to is back in. I got you locked in. But now, stock up, stock down. Again, appreciate you, Matt, for checking me on that. Trust me, you ain't on mine being checked because you guys are the lifeline and the bloodline of the channel. So appreciate it. All right, now let me check and see about these points real quick. See if we got our likes and stuff up. We do have our likes, so let me give you 25 points while y'all. Then I'm gonna come back and check your stock up, stock down. Your stock up, stock down. All right, 25 points given. Now let me get my stock up and stock down on the screen so I can show you. All right, let me read some of yours while I'm waiting on mine. But I got it up. All right. Let's see what we at. What y'all got for stock down? Who y'all got for stock down? Who you got for stock down? Malik got Michael Pierce, Ronnie, and Big Moses. Jeremiah says, can we leave Harbors Hill when we go to San Francisco? Kiwi Woods got 10. That's Marlette. And 26 is Geno Stone for stock down. Stock downs at 1999's girl. So this is who I have on my stock down. And I'm a little bit, I guess I'm a little bit lenient because of the way they've been playing. But this is my stock down for week 15. Nobody. I see people saying Arthur Mollett, but I think that's Brandon Stevens that gave it that touchdown. I think Brandon Stevens gave it that touchdown. He locked in on the number one receiver and didn't play his deep third and allowed that wheel. Basically ran post wheel. And he took the post and the wheel went up the sideline unscathed and gave up the touchdown. So I think that touchdown was on Brandon Stevens. But as far as, the whole team, and I know Ronnie and Moses, they probably look bad, but they playing through injury, man. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving those guys the benefit of the doubt. So my stock down, and not to say your stock down is right or wrong, but just for me, I don't have anybody on my stock down right now, including coaches included. Coaches included right now. That all could change. We got a big week coming up. But as of 6/01/12/19/2023, my stock down is nobody. Now, who do you have your stock up? I'll give you a minute to put your stock up in the comment section. Who you have your stock up? And again, if you're watching the replay, put your stock up and stock down in the comment section. And you guys that are here now live, put it in the chat box right now. Oh, Marlette, the check guy. What if Stevens just screwed it up? What if he just didn't do it? What if he just blew it? Because Roe has the green dot. But Marlette's not even a starter though. Bones, I would think that would be either on Marcus or Hamilton, whoever's the deep guy. Because Marlette normally play in the box if I'm not mistaken. And you correct me if I'm wrong. I think Marlette normally play in the box. But Nerone got stock up. Isaiah Likely. Brandon has his stock down. Is Washington, I think, is Broderick Washington. I think that's what we're talking about. Kiwi Woods stock up is Hill, Brandon Stevens, and Isaiah Likely. And then as far as Malik's stock up is 14 is Kyle Hamilton and Marlo Unlikely. But this is my stock up. This is my stock up. And you know who this is? These are the fans. We're the best team in the AFC right now. One of the best teams in the NFL. We have an opportunity to play, quote unquote, the best team in the NFL Christmas night on prime time. What not a better time to be a Baltimore Ravens fan? Other than right after the Super Bowls, both Super Bowls, what not a better time to be a Baltimore Ravens fan? Whether you, and again, there's division within the fanhood. We all know it. And it's cool. It's cool. Whether you're Purple Patrol, whether you consider the Lamar lover, whether you're in the middle ground, what not better time to be a Baltimore Ravens fan? And that's why myself included, you guys included, anybody that's watching now or on the replay, what a time. What a time. Hopefully our team can go and have us celebrating like this in February. Hopefully. He's running with emotion. He has, you know what? And not you say that, Jeremiah. I'm switching. So last week there were times when they motioned and he didn't finish his assignment too. I know one play they motioned Cooper Kupp and they faked the handoff. Marlette stopped to go like he had a run fit and didn't go with Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp ran down the sideline. So you right. You're right. You're definitely right. They got to get that figured out because teams will just start motioning us to death. And we'll blow coverages. You're right. I forgot about that, but you're exactly right. Appreciate it. But as far as the stock up, the fans, all of us. All right, so let's kind of slide into our picks for the week. Let me go and get to our picks, and we'll go from there. Get this off. Let's see. Let's bring up week 14. Where's week 14? Week 15. There's week 15. Make it a little bigger. All right. Let's see. And you might have to help me with who won and who lost. I think I know who won and who lost, but we'll see. Get my pen out. There's my pen. All right. So, Las Vegas mollywopped the Chargers. So I got that one right. Cincinnati beat Minnesota. Indianapolis beat Pittsburgh. Detroit beat the crap out of Denver. Cleveland beat Chicago. Even though Chicago should have won that on that Hail Mary, should have. Um, Kansas City beat New England. Carolina beat Atlanta, so I missed that one. Tampa beat Green Bay. Houston beat Tennessee. Miami beat the Jets. New Orleans beat the Giants. The Rams beat Washington. San Francisco beat Arizona. Buffalo beat Dallas, so I got that one wrong. Baltimore beat Jacksonville. And Seattle beat Philadelphia. I got that one wrong. So that's a pretty good week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 right. And how many wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrong. So 11 and 5. Let me get that up. 11 and 5. That's the only thing I forgot to pull up. Here we go. 11 wins, 5 losses, which puts us at 144 and 75, 145, 144 and 80 for the year, which is good. Probably should have been betting on this all year. Should have been. Should have been. Bazill dropped 8. He says for the MVP stock flying. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Bazill. Appreciate it. It ain't gonna pop up when I'm on the film thing, the lit intro. So let's go over here and do this. There we go.
Donation
for the MVP stock flying wing.
Appreciate it, Bazill. But now let's get to week 16 picks. Week 16 picks. Put your picks in the comment section, or if you're watching later, put it in the chat box. And if you're watching later, put it in the comment section. Here we go. Thursday night, New Orleans at the Rams. Now, I'm normally a fan of New Orleans, but them going to LA and the Rams playing pretty good football, I'm picking the Rams. We get 2 Friday games. I didn't know that. Didn't realize we had 2 Friday games until now. So we got Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Give me Cincinnati in this one. Then Buffalo at the Chargers. I'm gonna take Buffalo. Chargers are in they just out there right now. All right, and then so no game Saturday. So Sunday, Indianapolis at Atlanta. Give me the Colts. Seattle at Tennessee. Seattle coming off that big win. I wonder if they can take their show on the road and do it. We'll see, but I'm gonna pick Seattle. Let's see who's next. Detroit at Minnesota. Give me Detroit. Playing good football at the moment. And actually got a shot to be the number 1 seed with Dallas and Philadelphia losing. So they got a shot. That's next up. Washington and the Jets. This is gonna be an ugly game. Ooh, this is gonna be ugly. Give me Washington though. At least they can score 13. I don't think the Jets can score. The Jets got shut out by the Dolphins. The Jets. Who knows when the last time the Jets scored? Green Bay, Carolina. Give me Green Bay. Cleveland at Houston. This is going to be a good one. Cleveland at Houston. It really depends on if Stroud is back, but I'm going to go Cleveland. I don't know if Stroud's going to be back or not, but I'm going to go Cleveland. But if Stroud is back, I really want Cleveland to win this game. Houston to win this game. And if you don't know, Houston is in a tie for first place in their division. Houston, the Colts, and the Jags all have the same record. Now, I don't know the tiebreaker scenario, but they all have the same record. Jacksonville at Tampa Bay. I'll take Jacksonville to break their losing streak. Arizona, Chicago, which is going to be a great game. This game is going to be very entertaining. Watch. Very entertaining. Kyler Murray and Justin Fields, very entertaining. Give me Chicago. Dallas at Miami. It's going to be another great game. Tyreek's the key. I'm going to assume Tyreek not playing. I'm going to go Dallas. I'm going to assume Tyreek not playing and go Dallas. But this one could go either way. This will be a big game. Big game. But as Ravens fans, we rooting for Dallas in this one. And then New England at Denver, the night game, which probably none of us will probably watch. But I'm going for Denver. Whoa, it's 3 games on Christmas. I knew of ours, but I didn't know about the other 2. 3 games on Christmas. So, Kansas City at Vegas. No, Vegas at Kansas City. Cause it's in Arrowhead, I'm going Kansas City. Giants at Philadelphia. I'm going Philly. Philly to break their streak too. And then San Francisco at Baltimore. I ain't picking against us. I like our chances. I like our guys. I like us to do what we do in this probably be one of the most hyped games of the NFL season. You have the 2 best teams smashing it out. Prime time NFL, which is probably going up versus probably one of the biggest, whatever the big basketball matchup is on Christmas Day, they're probably going to be on at the same time. And I guarantee you the NFL is going to knock the NFL out the box. I'm sorry, the NFL is going to knock the NBA out the box viewership. Because this game is the 2 best teams in the league going against each other on Christmas Day. 2 best teams in the league. So, I got us. I like our odds. I like our chances. And hopefully we come out with a focus, a laser focus, a tenacity. You got a lot to prove. A lot to prove. I would love a Jackson 5 Malik. Love it. Would love it. Especially with all the little hate not hate, but the stuff I've been getting about my little takes on Brock Purdy. But I would love for a Jackson 5. Love for it. So let's see what we got. My little take on San Francisco, and I'll say this real quick. San Francisco, all what they are, man, potentially they probably the best team in the league, man. They got, I think, the best running back. The top 2 or 3 tight end, probably the best left tackle. Debo's probably the best athlete in the game. I plan on it, Paul. Ayuk is a damn good receiver too. Their D-line is top notch with Bosa, Chase Young. You know, either way, the top 1 or 2 linebacker crew with Greenlaw and his guy with Warner. This is gonna be probably one of the best football games we've seen in a long freaking time. So, hey, I'm excited about it, and I can't wait. Well, I can't wait because you don't want to force my break too fast. But I think we're gonna come out and do what we need to do. I do, and I'm excited for it to happen, and ready to see it. So that's what I think about San Francisco. Now, what I will tell you is we got 55 people here. That the countdown, the power rankings, have moved to this channel. I will tell you that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate that as we speak. I'm going to activate. Let me go back and set this up, so we can go watch the power rankings on this channel right here. What's today? 19th. We can watch the power rankings, and as soon as we click off on here, we can go watch the Sip the Tally power rankings. Let me hit save real quick. Schedule. There it is. Let me copy so I can put the link in here. So the power rankings have moved over to this channel, and we can go and kind of watch those RAT right now. So meet me over there. Well, meet me on the same channel, just in another stream, and I'll see y'all later, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming out. This is Ravens Daily week 15, and I'll see y'all in about 35 seconds. Peace and love.